I'm going to go straight back to Mir for the very latest. Mir, what is the information that you could have gathered at this point in time about this attack? Who could be possibly behind it? Right now, I understand that the information that we're all getting is through our sources and really an official word yet to come in.
Well, Sneha, the latest info that I can share with you is that we're getting reports that injury count could increase. Now we're getting reports that 8 people have been injured and one has succumbed to his injuries. As I have been repeating, we wait for official confirmation on the same. But our sources tell us that the injury count could increase because this has been a firing incident where you have had at least 2 to 3 militants at a time simultaneously opening automatic gunfire on a group of tourists who were on horses. And this area has, in fact, like other parts of the valley and Pahalgam, has seen tourists coming in hordes. Huge number in Pahalgam. Every hotel was chock-a-block. You wouldn't get a room if you would have searched for it yesterday. So that really tells you that there were many tourists around. And intent was quite clearly to cause casualties and do something sensational that will hit the tourism season, because this is very fragile in Kashmir. In the past, you'll find many instances where a tourism season which is going absolutely fine would be derailed by one terror attack. This seems to be an attack clearly with the motive of derailing the tourism season. But that is something that we can obviously discuss in the coming time. Right now, we've been told that the priority is to take out these injured, save lives, take them to proper treatment or hospitals in nick of time so that lives are saved. And already many have been hospitalized. Some who were critically wounded have been shifted to Srinagar Hospital for specialized treatment. As I've been saying that the QRTs, the quick reaction teams of Army, Police, CRPF, Belt Forces have rushed to the location. The area has been cordoned off. So in a way, 2 things happening simultaneously. One, to safeguard the tourists, instill sense of confidence and security in them, because there are many in Pahalgam right now from various parts of the country, women, children, everyone right now there who obviously the locals, the shopkeepers, the hoteliers, the godawalas, everyone is there who is trying to help them out, just ensure that they do not panic, they're taken to safety, they're taken care of. So that is something that I can assure you is happening right now from the side of the locals. But security forces right now engaged in this operation and trying to launch an effective coordinated search operation.
Right. Be with us. In fact, Mir, just to take our viewers through this information once again, the attack at 2:30, just reiterating for our viewers who could have possibly just joined us, quick reaction teams have been dispatched to the site of the Pahalgam terror attack. Initial reports, I'm going to go straight to Kamaljeet for more on that. That intelligence and security agency suspect the involvement, Kamal, of TRF terrorist group. What more can you tell us?
Well, TRF is an arm of Lashkar-e-Taiba, so in that particular sense, remember the intelligence has been pointing out that there was some movement being seen, especially in Baisaran Valley, which is also very popular with the tourists. But it's the timing of the attack, which is also this, because remember, there is a high-profile American visit right here. So this is where what we're looking at is the timing of this all, and what we've been told is that there were at least 2 to 3 armed terrorists who were wearing combat uniforms, and that is when they opened indiscriminate fire around 2:30, targeting tourists as well as those who were carrying those tourists on horses. We've been told there has resulted in at least a dozen injuries. Confirmed 8 is definitely coming in. Security forces only hoping that there's no casualty as such, but definitely this has caused a huge scare amongst not just tourists ahead of the tourist season, but clearly where the focus had been largely in the Jammu region and especially Rajouri and Poonch, where terror attacks had been taking place. But it's once again, it seems the focus is back to South Kashmir and especially targeting the tourists. This is obviously looking at innocent people being targeted right here. This is obviously not going to go down really well either with the people or for those matter for tourists who've come here, especially at an enjoyment season, summer seasons. They're looking at cooler destinations like Pahalgam. So a huge setback coming in. But security forces say they're treading very carefully. One, because this is a non-motorable road. They're looking at rescue operation first. They're also looking at sanitizing the area and clearing out. But this could be a trap of sorts even for security forces. So they have to be very careful because remember, these terrorists are still at large. And till they're actually spotted out, this is where what we've been told is the top officials have already rushed to the spot.
That's right. Kamal getting in those details as far as the information regarding those injured concerned. Terrorists dressed in military fatigues is what our reporters are indicating. The attackers were dressed in police army uniforms. The number reported to be between 2 and 3. This is in fact the tourism season here, the tourist season here, Kamal, and the intention obviously was to strike fear in the hearts of people from across India who would want to visit this area, isn't it?
Absolutely. You know, when you're talking about Naya Kashmir, we're talking about the abrogation of Article 370, and many years have gone by. So there is a government in place. The security and onus, obviously, not just with the state government and Jammu Kashmir police, there is also a deployment of security forces out there. And that is why the quick action team and with a quick deployment of forces being done right there. But remember, this place is also extremely vast. There is careful deployment being done at this point of time, and obviously it's the rescue operations which takes the priority to actually take these people out and send them to hospitals first to ensure that there is no further grievous injury of sorts, and the other is to obviously track down these terrorists and to eliminate them as fast as possible. So that is the priority as far as security forces are concerned, but clearly this is going to raise a lot of concern. It's not that Jammu Kashmir is not used to terror attacks, but there has been a long phase of peace, and this is where whenever people look at returning back to normalcy, there is an instance like this, and especially because Pahalgam is extremely popular with tourists, this is what is going to come down. The videos now coming in from the location, it shows how scared the tourists really are. They're looking for help, and what we've seen is that the locals are actually helping out as far as possible is concerned, but clearly fingers are now pointing towards hinting at a role of Lashkar-e-Taiba and perhaps its arm TRF. So this is where things really are. But at this point of time, as I mentioned to you, rescue is top priority, and then thereafter the operations.